So guys, welcome to Slovenia. When I say Europe, this country is probably not the first one that comes in mind. You're thinking more in lines of Paris, or France, Germany, England. That's generally where people go. So I would say this is one of the least visited country in Europe, Slovenia. But what is it really like? Is it worth visiting? Should you take a little bit of time and come and spend an afternoon, a day, a week out here in the beautiful city of Ljubljana? So I'm on a journey from the southern border of Austria to the beautiful city of Ljubljana in Slovenia. Join me. And one thing personally that I wish a lot of African countries had is that openness to just go from one country to another, you know?
As long as you can use my image without my consent, it's
Yeah.
not be an issue. You need image right.
Where are the women? No ladies?
At home.
At home?
Ja, Penka mora biti.
It's my first day here.
First day?
Yeah.
How many
are you
li-
doing here?
I'm visiting. I'm doing a vlog. I'm a YouTuber. That's the number one item when you go to Africa. Family says, bring me back some perfume. That's the number one thing people normally ask. I have lost my cousin. I was doing the little walk through here, and I don't know where he went. He didn't tell me anything. Ljubljana. So they have a lot of different cafes and, you know, restaurants and little bars, and people are just chilling over here, you know. So one more country on the list for this guy here. One new country. Wow, Ljubljana. I'm really trying to talk to somebody who's not too busy and who doesn't seem to be in a hurry, so they can tell me what they think about their country, you know? So, here we are. This is the market. Man, a lot of these European countries have their share of churches, man. You know, beautiful view, and it could be Switzerland, it could be France, it could be the Czech Republic. If I don't tell you this is Slovenia, you probably wouldn't even know. Look at the view, it's very similar, you know, very, very similar to what you will find in other places, you know, very, very similar. Look at this magnificent building here. Wow, amazing. So this is Old Town Ljubljana. So if you come to this city, this is where everybody is going to end up at. Wow, I remember this door. Guys, I want to show you something, man. This is you're talking about beautiful architecture. Look at this. Wow. Look at this.
Of the burning bliss, and I wait, trying to appreciate, and I wait.
This is freaking
Trying
cool.
to.
So guys, I met Julia from Bulgaria here, right? So she's visiting this city just like me. So how long have you been here?
It's my first day here.
First day?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it's absolutely gorgeous because like it's not that big. It's like it has its own charm. I
Yes,
think.
own charm.
Yeah, because the buildings are like kind of old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it's a lively city. Like people have fun here.
Yeah.
I love that.
What brings you here?
It's my mother's birthday.
Oh.
So we're celebrating.
So you're celebrating here?
Yeah.
And what do you think about the prices? Do you think it's cheap? Do you think it's expensive?
Well, it depends. If you compare it to Bulgarian prices, like it's not that cheap, but it's okay.
Yeah. I've never been to Bulgaria before, but Bulgaria is on my plans. Are you from Sofia, Bulgaria?
No, but I will be studying there.
You'll be studying in
So, yeah.
Sofia. So what can you tell me about your country? What is if somebody goes there for the first time, what is the main things
It's
they must
really
do?
beautiful. Like you have to go on hikes and stuff.
Yeah?
It has a lot of mountains and
Yeah.
it's really beautiful, the nature.
Yeah. All
and
right.
people were really nice. I think they
People
will
are very
helpful.
nice?
Yeah.
So I should go there?
What?
I should go there?
Yeah, you should definitely.
All right. So now I have a reason to go to Bulgaria now. Thank you so much for your time.
It's
I
okay,
appreciate
sure.
you. I have lost my cousin. I was doing the little walk through here, and I don't know where he went. He didn't tell me anything. He didn't tell me anything. He just upped and disappeared. All right. So one point I want to make about like Europeans, right? Like the young lady, she's from Bulgaria, and she's out here visiting with her mom quickly. And that's one thing. It's like in Europe, and of course, I'm preaching to the choir for those of you who have actually been, to Europe. But if you're watching this and you have never been here, like in any countries in Europe, you would notice very quickly like the mentality and the mindsets are very different. Like number one, people speak multiple languages here. Number two, people are, surrounded with very different countries. Very quickly, you can get from one place to the another. For example, here, within a short amount of time, within an hour and a half, you find yourself in Italy. You can find yourself in Austria. You can find yourself in Croatia. They're surrounded by different countries, and these countries have different cultures, different food, different way of doing things, and different mentality. And they don't have that constant challenge and, I'm better than you, I'm better than that, People are just open and they travel. And one thing personally that I wish a lot of African countries had is that openness to just go from one country to another, Like I'm originally from Cameroon, and like to go from Cameroon to Nigeria, guys, it's so difficult, because you need, in many times, you have issues with the roads, and even if it isn't and you have to fly, it is so expensive, to fly from like, let's say Yaoundé to, Lagos, Nigeria. So what ends up happening is people who have the money and the means to go somewhere, they'll rather get on the plane and go to Europe because they feel like, well, I'm already African. I'm not really going to have that experience that I'm looking for when I'm traveling. So I might as well just go really expose myself to a completely different culture. So let me shut up about this now and just show you the view. So it was raining on the way here, but it's actually really sunny now. Beautiful sunny Ljubljana. Wow. I just want to sit and have another drink, but it's like, man, I need to show you guys the city. So also here, just like Slovakia, Bratislava, which is another city, not in Slovenia, but in Slovakia, you have a lot of free walking tourists, So sometimes, if you just want to come in and check out what's going on in the area, you can easily do so for free, for free. These little buses that will take you around and stuff like that. All right. So first impression of Ljubljana, what do you think? Is it what you thought about? I know you traveled a lot, so you probably know like feeling like, is that special, right? It looks similar than like Prague or Vienna, places like that.
Yeah, well, I guess my first impression is like it's a little bit more touristic than I thought.
Yeah? What did you think it was going to be like a really small...
Yeah, I thought it would be more quiet, more small, less people around.
Less people around, yeah.
But it's actually quite busy.
Yeah.
I've been hearing French people, Spanish, Italian, your best friends. And, all those sort of things, so it's pretty cool.
It's really cool, yeah. And that's what I was mentioning earlier, Europeans, man, they're blessed with the geography. And shout out to Australia, but like when I went there, that's the one thing I felt like, man, you are so far away from everything. Like if you go to Australia, you want to run away somewhere, very quickly, your only option is really New Zealand. And then you have a few other islands there, but the good thing about Europe, and one reason I really, really like coming here, despite how expensive it can be, depending on where you go, is how easy it is to go from one place to another. And it makes people very open-minded, because in some countries they like, speak this language, speak that language, but here you talk to somebody, like you can't really talk smack, right? Because somebody will be like, yeah, I speak English, I speak French, I speak Italian, I speak Croatian, man, it's easy to find people that speak 4 or 5 languages, man. Easy. So That's what it is. I was trying to see if it can taste like a different beer. It looks like these are books or something. I don't know. But yeah. Look at the beautiful construction, man. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. So I was asking you in France, you were saying you're not allowed to film people without asking permission in France, right?
Yeah, I believe you need image rights.
Image right.
Yeah,
But like if you're walking in France and I stop you, I mean I don't stop you, I film you and you notice I'm filming you, you can ask me to delete that image.
Yeah, sure.
Even though you're in public. So like you're walking on the street like that.
Yeah. As long as you can use my image without my consent, it's gonna be an issue. Yeah.
It's gonna be an issue in France.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I was asking him that because like I get some looks out here, but like in the US, if you're in public, you can just film anybody. You know what I mean? You have no privacy rights in public. You know? I'm not saying like you have to go on people's faces, but walking down the street, you can easily just stop anybody you want. Just not stop, but like you can easily just walk around and film freely like this. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. But they have very different laws in France. And I'm curious what the laws are here. But you know, I'm trying to be respectful of people, not like show them, but at the same time show you guys the venue of what's happening here. Alright? Wow. Very nice. Let's get you. That's a beautiful statue right there. And then the pink church. When I see all these churches, guys, it reminds me a little bit of Prague. But what you would notice in Prague, right? Like they have, I think per capita, the most amount of churches. But at the same time, it is one of the most, I should say, it might be the most atheist country in Europe. Definitely one of the most atheist countries in the world. Despite the churches. So that's a very interesting thing, you know? Maybe they have beers here, let's see. Oh, I thought.
Najboljše pljeskavice u mjestu.
Oh, you speak English?
No.
No? I thought you were speaking English, man. All right.
That is my friend.
What is happening here?
Huh?
What is going on? A bachelor party. Oh, who's getting married? Oh, him. Oh, him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Good job. That's what's up. Wow.
Want to eat? Burger.
Oh, I'm full. I thought you guys were giving away free beers, man. That's what I thought was happening here. I'm thirsty.
It's free beer only if you eat.
If you eat, no, I'm full. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Man, I got myself a free beer. All right. Where you guys from?
We are from surrounding of Ljubljana.
So you are from Slovenia?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. Beautiful, beautiful country, man.
Thanks.
I love it.
Cebula.
Yeah.
Whoa, the beer is like popping. So they're about to make some food and they're actually celebrating somebody's bachelor's party, man. Wow. Where are the women? No ladies?
At home.
At home?
Yeah, thank you.
This is just for the guys today, just for the guys. All right. Cheers. All right. Celebrating the bachelor party with random guys in Slovenia.
I like the chicken.
All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Where are you, Batina Jure?
Cheers. So friendly, man. So friendly. Washington DC. Yeah. Have you been there?
No. Bush and all the crazy presidents. Yeah.
Who's the crazy president?
Bush and Obama and all of them.
They're all crazy? What about Trump? You like Trump?
Yeah.
You do?
He's the best.
What do you like him?
His hair.
He likes him because of his hair. That's funny. What's going on? Oh, he's cooking? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's a lot. That's cool. No, it's cool. I'm just filming. Alright. My cousin disappeared again. I don't know where he went. As soon as I start doing my YouTube thing, he goes away and disappears. You know? Sekunda. Alright, I'm gonna continue my walk, give you guys my channel so you guys have it. Let me give you guys the channel and then I'm gonna roll out.
Sliksa.
Picture. Take a little shot to Slovenia. Yeah! That's amazing. So let's continue the journey. Where'd you go?
I was in the store.
Oh, in the store. Did you buy your perfume? No? Man, I walked over there, I thought they were giving free beers. And they're like, all right, we got you, man. They gave me a free beer. They're doing a bachelor party. So good times, man. Good times. Ljubljana. Man, those guys, I can hear them from the other side. I'm screaming. What's that?
What's up, America? What's up, America?
What's up?
I'm also from the States. I'm from Baltic States. I'm from Estonia.
Oh yeah, Estonia?
Yes.
Okay, tell me something about Estonia.
Oh, I don't remember anymore because I'm quite a long time living in this kind of part of world.
So you've been living in Slovenia for a long time?
No, I'm living in Italy.
Italy?
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm visiting. I'm doing a vlog. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay, YouTuber. Can I ask you, YouTuber, sign against drugs to support boys?
Let's go do that. We don't want drugs, man.
Yeah, drugs because we are against drug abusers.
Yeah.
Today it's a petition with authorization of Slovenia.
Oh.
It's an Italian international rehab to help people with drugs, alcohol problems.
Is there a lot of drug issues in Slovenia?
It's everywhere. It's global.
Yeah.
But I'm in this rehab program, so I'm in this rehab.
Okay.
I ask you tonight. Name City Joe for solidarity if you wish. You can help us.
If you have a PayPal, because I have no cash on me, I'm just driving. No, I have like no cash, my card, nothing. Do you have a PayPal or something? I have a better idea. Let me show this on YouTube and people can give you donations. So if somebody's watching this video and wants to give your future together, okay? Is there a website?
Yeah, it's for you.
Perfect. All right. Sounds good. All right. Sounds good.
Here is bank accounts, everything.
Everything is right there. All right, let me get a little bit closer. Perfect. So guys, if you're watching this video and you want to contribute to the fight against drugs, I put the website right there. You can support this great cause over here.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Because you know, drugs is a big problem nationwide. So that's the thing. Sometimes when I'm vlogging and something happens, whether somebody gives me the time or I meet someone who's like in dire needs, it's common for people to write in my comments, why didn't you just give $1? Why didn't you give $1 to this? Why didn't you give $1 to that? Guys, there's a lot of things that happen off camera. You know, I don't always have the luxury to film when I'm giving something to someone. At the same time, I do not always give something every time. Because one thing that happens when you travel around so much, you realize that no matter what, you cannot solve the world problems. So you have to basically pick and choose what you actually going to support, because you can support everything, no matter what. Another point I want to make is that, you know, there's a lot that happens off camera, right? So like you guys don't see everything, but at the same time, it's also like people like to tell you what you should do with your own money. You know, I'm not raising no GoFund. I'm not ever going to ask you guys for anything. The biggest support you can do for me and my channel when you're watching me is to hit that like button. That's it. Like, I'm not asking for no money, and I would never do that. I'm not on YouTube in order to like ask people money. I mean, I'm generating money when you guys are watching. So you guys are already supporting me by watching it. So that's all I can ask, you know what I mean? And then hit that like button, and it pushes the video. I want to be able to encourage more people to travel. I don't want to take people's money, if you know what I mean. I want to earn it. I want to earn your subscription. I want to earn your viewership. I want to earn your support. I don't want to pull money out of you, you know what I mean? So that's a different thing. Because sometimes I film some scenes and people are like, hey man, Ivan, why didn't you give $1? Why didn't you do that? You cannot give $1 every time you meet a supporter cost for everything. But anyways, I think this is a figurine of Ljubljana right here. It's pretty cool. All right. So let's continue the exploration. This reminds me of Macy's in the United States. They have a bunch of everything right here. A bunch of everything. But we could not, we're just showing you guys, just like it looks like a mall. Okay.
What is the difference about the prices?
Are you from Slovenia?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious.
Do you go to Austria often or no?
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
Yeah. Because I want to know if you can like compare the prices, but
No.
Not really.
I can't. No, because I don't know prices there.
yeah, okay. I wanted to give you guys a comparison. If you are shopping and you're in Austria versus here, what will give you a better idea, but I'm not really sure. That's the number one item when you go to Africa. Family says, bring me back some perfume. That's the number one thing people don't believe us. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse as far as like what's going on with these prices over here. But there's more employees than customers in there now. Let's continue. This is the Bank Slovenia. The last time I came here, I went to a very small strip. And when you talk about Slovenia, that's what I remember, you know, just like a really tiny section. Now, I feel like Old Town has gotten so much bigger. It's just I didn't walk enough last time. But like I said, you know, it's so interesting how within just like 30 minutes to an hour, you can be in a completely different country. Shout out to Verizon Wireless, man. Why am I mentioning my cell phone company? I used to come here and get like SIM cards. So when the iPhones changed to just no SIM card for the US version, I was a little bit upset because I'm like, man, not every country has an eSIM. So now what Verizon is doing is giving me unlimited calls to the US and text and 10 gigabyte of data for free included in my plan at no additional cost. So I have been able to travel around without having to get a SIM card or a local plan. So far, I have not been to a country that I had felt the need to upgrade. And most places have Wi-Fi, so it's been pretty easy. So anyways, it's been cool traveling around on these new international Verizon data plans. All right. So guys, I wish I could talk to a real estate agent because I found Remax over here and they do advertise housing. Unfortunately, there are no prices. You know, I can tell this house was built in 1898. This one is built in 1890, you know. Look at this single family house built in 1966. All right, and then they have the name of the real estate agent. Actually, I know they have the prices, man. This is the price right here. Yeah, so for a one bedroom, a single family house like this, you're looking at about 600,000 euros, you know? And for this, they just show you the inside. And generally, when they show you just the inside, it's usually inside the building like this, and the building may not be the most attractive thing, so they just show you the most attractive part of the house that they can show you. All right, this is like a townhouse. This is like a townhouse, and it was built in 1962, and you're looking at about 220,000 euros. All right, for this house right here. Just to give you guys a little idea, you know, about prices here. You know, I wish I could actually go visit some of these homes. Look at this one. You know, this one, you are inside the building. This is a condo, and it's built in 1904, and the price is 120,000 euros right here. Single family house. You know, 500,000 euros, just about. Built in 2018, so this is fairly new. Wow. So Remax, we have the same in the United States, Remax. All right. You guys have Remax in Denmark? No. Yeah, so Remax, you know, apparently has offices here as well. So a lot of these homes, you know, given COVID and what it has done to the US market, I didn't feel like they were too expensive. Because nowadays in the United States, man, wow. Housing, not only the house is expensive, also the interest rate is really high. So some of you guys will know I'm a real estate agent. Sometimes when I do these videos, you know, at home, I try to take you guys and show you some houses and stuff like that. And I'm going to be doing more of that in the future. So it's just difficult being here on a quick stop. I wish I could actually go visit the house so I can show you guys what it looks like here. But at least we have the prices. All right. If you come out here in Ljubljana, you can definitely give yourself a weekend, man. This is just a day thing for me, but you have quite a few things. And it's beautiful. Look at these cobblestone streets on this side. We went to a place that has a little bit less tourist on part of Old Town, the least visited. Most of the tourists are on the other side from here, so just show you. That's a great street art on this end. That says damn plastic. I wonder what it is.
Now when I'm alone at night, all I want is your name on my door.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. I thought it was like some kind of recycling place, but it's just the name. A lot of beautiful older buildings here. Europe is really nice to visit during the summer times, man. When the weather is nice, you come out here, even though today is a little bit chilly. You know, it's still much better to come here at this time than when it's freaking cold, right?
I make you laugh, you say, you take my fears away.
Man, it looks like we're fighting for the road with the bikers out here.
Everything's the same, but everything has changed. Nothing's happened till I've shared it with you. Don't back down. You know what we have found. I'm begging you, color me in. Let me be yours.
So guys, one of the final sections I'm going to show you here is actually Dragon Bridge. Alright, Dragon Bridge was actually built in 1900 and it's a very popular tourist destination. It's known mostly for all these dragons, right? That they have features around the bridge, all around, right there. Alright, that's Dragon Bridge. So let's go ahead and take a look. One of those spots you just have to come and do when you're in Ljubljana. Take a walk across the Dragon Bridge.
Let me be yours.
We're gonna try to make a final stop, try to hydrate before we hit the road out of here. Oh, honey liqueur. So it's actually a drink.
Yeah, in the bottles is honey liqueur.
Yes.
In the jars is just honey.
Oh, okay.
It's our traditional drink called medica.
Medica, a
Medica.
traditional Slovenian drink.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And one for your friend.
All right. Man, I thought it was just plain honey, so this is actually
Honey in the
liqueur.
jar. Yeah, honey is in the jars, you know. You know, here in Slovenia, everyone has good honey. But
Okay.
the honey brandy, my family makes the best one.
Ano se putana? Your family makes the best one?
And my family makes the best honey brandy, yeah.
What is the name of your brand?
It's called Fair Medica, where Medica stands for the name of the drink in Slovenia.
Yes.
And Fair is the first letters of our last name, Fairle.
Fairly. Okay. Do you have a natural store here in Ljubljana?
We have a store in our house.
Yes.
About a 15-minute drive from here.
Okay.
We also sell online around European Union.
Yes.
And but mainly we sell here. You know, this is our main spot where we sell every day.
I'm recording for YouTube vlog, so if somebody comes in Ljubljana and wants to buy, how do they look at your store? Is there a website so they can
There's a
find out the address?
website, fairmedica.si.
Okay.
And there is they can find us on the market here every day of the year.
Every day.
Every day from 9 to 4 to 5 o'clock. Yes.
Wow. And so you were saying in the bottle, it's the
Honey liqueur,
Honey
Medica.
liqueur, Medica. Okay.
The bottles are just nice gift bottles. Bigger ones, smaller ones, 100 ml, 200, or the classic ones were in the jars here.
Okay.
You have just different types of honey and honey with different things like fruits, nuts, berries.
Okay.
So all of my family's production.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
And you'll find either me, my father, or my brother here selling.
Outstanding. I like to
Yeah.
support family businesses like that. That's cool.
Very nice.
Man, I wanted to cheers. This guy already finished.
No.
Let me cheers to the win then. Cheers.
We'll refill them up.
Man, he ain't with it, man. He's like drinking it by himself. Wanted to cheers to Ljubljana, man.
Okay.
All right, cheers. All right. Wow.
Really
What do you
good.
think?
It's really good, yeah.
Is it meant to be mixed with something or to drink straight?
In the summer we drink it really cold, so you keep it in the freezer. A lot of people like to make a cocktail and they mix it with apple juice and lemon, or with Sprite or other things. But in the winter we drink it as a hot beverage with cinnamon on the top.
Okay.
And we heat it up and drink it hot. Yeah.
Otherwise, I can chill it with some ice too and just sip it slow.
Oh yeah. You can just sip it slow, or
Yeah.
many people just shot it really fast. But I prefer to enjoy it and sip it. You know.
All right.
And it's in Slovenia. It's for every occasion. You know. It's for before the meal, after the meal. Make a cocktail. You know, for many occasions.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Not a problem.
All right.
So this one is €7.
All of these are €7. You all buy the group, by the size. You know.
Wow. You gonna pick us up?
I want
Can I-
to get some gift because you seem very nice.
It's
So I
nice,
want to
guy.
get something just for you.
Oh, thank you.
I just need to know what.
And the prices for the big ones are
All these half a liter are 17, and these are also half a liter, but lower shapes are also 17. The ones with the dragon 22.
Yeah.
Shape of a horse or Slovenia 035 is 15.
yes.
Classic bottles 1 liter 07, 05, 19, 16, 14.
Okay.
Then there's a little specialty. We have a same liquor but with a spicy kick with a chili inside.
Yeah.
Then you have 200 milliliter different shapes.
Yes.
But here you will find acacia honey from acacia tree with different things like different mixed fruits,
Okay.
cranberries,
Okay.
walnuts and hazelnuts,
All right.
all sorts of different things.
All
you
sorts
know.
of different things.
Fantastic,
All right.
thank you.
All
Can
right.
you explain me how it's made?
So first we collect apples and pears. They're homegrown. We grind those apples and pears and we add yeast, and then it's slowly fermenting in big barrels. And you have to come and stir it up every here and then. And with time you will start to smell a lot of CO2 and a lot of alcohol coming into your nose. And when you smell just a lot of it, we put it into a big distilling pot and we distill it into a fruit brandy that's about 40 to 50% strong. and we call it Žganje in Slovenia.
Okay.
And it's a clear brandy, very strong, but very good quality. Then we mix different types of honey. Usually we try to add between 3 and 6 different types of honey, so the flavor is more diverse and better, you know.
So it's actually fermented apple and pears added with honey. Those are the main ingredients.
And that's why it has 24%. And when we're mixing the honey with the brandy, we make sure we mix it on low temperature, not to exceed 40 degrees. Otherwise, you destroy all the good properties of the honey. That's likewise with the honey. If honey crystallizes, you can decrystallize it by heating it up to maximum 40 degrees, or you destroy all the good properties of the honey. All right. And after everything is mixing for some time, we wait for a couple days for the sediment to fall down to the ground, and we only pump out the top so it looks nice and smooth and clear and smooth. Otherwise, it would look more murky and cloudy if you were to mix it up.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
cool.
Good. Yeah, it looks really good.
All right. I think I'm gonna pick up a bottle.
Yeah. I think I might get some for my colleagues. Yeah.
You like your coworkers that much?
Oh yeah.
I thought he was gonna say for my family, my coworkers.
I'm gonna get some for my colleagues.
Okay, all right. How nice.
Yeah.
How nice. Would you get something for your colleagues? Let me know in the comment section. All right, I'm gonna get the
mermaid?
The mermaid.
Okay.
But I'm traveling with it. Is there a way you can wrap it like really tight?
Let me see if I have any bubbles.
All right, because I'm not.
Otherwise, I have some lots of paper in the bag.
Yeah, because I take it on the plane, so.
I'll just put loads of paper for you, okay?
That would be perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. So, and the price of mermaid is 17, right?
17 euros.
17 euro. Okay. I'm going broke, man. I'm going broke, guys. I'm going broke. Thank you.
This you're getting good quality stuff.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. Yeah.
And something authentic, you know.
Absolutely.
You can find really good honey all over the world, and especially in Slovenia, it's hard to get bad honey. But you know, this drink, it's so unique to Slovenia.
Yeah.
But not only that it's unique, my father makes the best one in all of Slovenia.
Wow.
We got a gold award for the New York Wine and Spirits Fair.
Really?
We got a gold award at the Las Vegas Fair. So we entered a lot of competition, and it's got a lot of awards.
Okay. So. I thought you were just saying you are the best just because that's the right thing to say,
No,
but it's really.
We are actually the best, yes.
All right.
So you can see it on our website or check it out. Check it out. Permedica.
All right. No change, man. You've been talking on my camera. You can keep the change. Keep the change. You've been talking on my camera. That's the least I can do.
No, that's
your tip.
I do this every day for
It's
a
okay.
living.
It's all right. Thank you.
so much. You're so kind.
Thank you. So this is the website, guys. You can check it out. All right.
And you can also leave us a review on TripAdvisor.
On TripAdvisor.
We're new here, you know, so we're trying to see if the people recognize us and leave us a comment.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed my little stroll in Ljubljana. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. It's a beautiful town. Actually, if you're here on the romantic getaway, it's a place that I recommend you actually get a hotel and chill for the weekend. There's a nice amount of restaurants, boutiques, nice little places to do some tastings, have some dinner. And I think Slovenian food is really good. And the drinks are definitely a must. They always go to the most popular big countries. Sometimes these small little nations also have a little bit of flavor. So definitely add Ljubljana to your travel destination. But I'm not alone, so let's find out. What do you think, man? What do you think of this city?
Well, I think it was fine. I think it's a good small weekend escape, 2 days, day trip, you know.
Yeah.
Lots of small markets, local food. Really cute city. The architecture is pretty nice, colorful.
Yeah.
So yeah, a good trip.
Good trip. Oh, we made it to the car already.
Yeah.
Man, we were here quickly. So guys, thank you for joining us today on this little drive and little escape in Ljubljana. We're gonna continue the adventure off camera. If it's the first time on the channel, kind of hit that like button, subscribe. And from Ljubljana, I will see you guys later. Peace.